I'm going to show you a trick that's going to fool you, the people you show, and professional magicians as well. And the secret to it is insanely simple. But check this out. So what you do is you ask your spectator to shuffle these cards, and they can shuffle them as many times as they want. Once they've done that, you place the cards back down, and you ask them to pick up maybe just a few cards, like so. Give them a little bit of a shuffle. And once they've done that, remember the top card. Now, I'm genuinely going to look away because I don't want you to think I'm actually peeking. So I'm going to look this way. Cool. Memorize that one. Now, what you do from here is you tell them to cut these in half, place them to the side, and then you ask them to shuffle these ones as well. Place them on the top, place these back, and you know what? Just for good measure, cut these in half as well. Now, I genuinely do not know what the card is. So, using the method, I can tell you exactly which one it is. And the way I'm going to do that is by using my intuition. I know a lot of you don't like that word, but I've used it. So, I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to say your card is not any of these. So, I'm going to get rid of those, and I'll give these another spread. Now, remember, I promise you, I do not know what your card is. Or do I? But watch. We'll get rid of these. I don't think it's any of those. I'm going to say it's one of these. I'm going to get rid of all of those. I think it is one of these cards here. Then you ask the spectator to just put your fingers on two cards. So let's say they put them on these two here. You say, get rid of them. And they get rid of those. And you say, just push one of these cards towards me. So let's say they push this one towards me, and you say, all right, perfect. Just get rid of that one there. And you say, do you remember the card that you peeked at the beginning when you shuffled the cards? They will say yes, and it just happens to be the Two of Hearts. Now, the secret to this is, honestly, it's incredibly simple. There's two ways that you can pull this off, and I'm going to teach you two ways to do it. And honestly, you'll fool everybody. It fooled me when I first saw it. It's in Royal Road to Card Magic, and it's a goodie, and I'm about to teach you the secret right now. Yo, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Look, today I have this insane self-working card trick, and it fooled me really, really badly when I first saw it, and I'm sure it will for you as well. And it's one of those tricks that you just want to show magicians just to fool them. It's that good. So if you're ready, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into it. Okay, so here is the explanation to this insanely cool card trick, and the method might surprise you a little bit. So it's actually using a key card. So the cards can genuinely be shuffled as many times as the spectator wants, and all you're doing is you're going to remember the 26th card from the bottom. And so it's the key card that you're going to remember. And the way I've done that is I say to the spectator, look, I'm just going to memorize the cards, and this is a cover-up for you being able to find that 26th card. I'm just going to memorize the cards. It's going to take a few seconds, so just bear with me. And all I'm doing is I'm counting to the 26th card from the bottom. And what I've done to make it faster is I've pushed off 3 at a time. So I go 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, so that's 24, and then I just count 1, 2. So the key card in this scenario is going to be the 8 of Hearts. But you don't just want to stop, you actually want to keep the same rhythm. So I usually go 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 1, 2, obviously, and then I just continue that same rhythm, and then I speed up a little bit. So once I've memorized the 8 of Hearts, I'm ready and set to go. Now, if you can't push off 3 at a time, there's no problem. I'm going to show you another method as well shortly. It's a lot simpler than this. You can just count 1 at a time, if that's what you're comfortable with doing, as long as you do it a bit quick, because it can take a bit long to get through all 52, which leads me to this point. Make sure you have all 52 cards, otherwise this trick does not work. So you need all 52, no more, no less. Okay, so once you've got your key card, which in this case is going to be the 8 of Hearts, all you have to do now is exactly what I did in the performance. And so here's what you do. you tell the spectator to just cut off a few cards. Now you don't want them to cut too many. I sometimes say, look, just cut, between 10 and 15, because you don't want them to cut too deep past their past your key card, which is the 8 of hearts. So if they cut off just a few, they can shuffle these until they're happy, and then they look at the top card and they can just memorize it. And remember, you don't see this, but this is the Queen of Diamonds. And so once they've memorized that, they just place those to the side, and then you say, just cut this packet here in half and pass it to you. And so you hold on to these as the magician, put them over there for now, and say, just shuffle these ones as well and place them on top. And then you, the magician, places these on top there, and then you can cut these in half. And this is where it all confuses everybody, because everything's been shuffled and cut. Only cut once. You can cut them more, but I don't recommend it. It just complicates it completely. So once you're at this point here, all you have to do now is find your key card, which is the 8 of hearts, and then you just have to count 26 after your key card. And so if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 26th card. That'll be their selection every single time. Now you're obviously not going to count to it like that. So what you do is you find quickly your key card, and then you run just like you did in the beginning. You can go one at a time, or I can do the 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And all you're doing is saying, look, I'm going to memorize the pack again to see if there's any similarities. So that's 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. And then, oh, sorry, I pushed off an extra one. And then you count your 1, 2 to the 26th card. And you will get their card every single time. Now, you can finish there and say, oh, is that your card? But that's not that magical. So what I do from here, once I've established that the Queen of Diamonds is their card, I spread them on the table and say, look, I'm going to use my psychic powers, whatever you want to say, and see if I can pick up what your card is. And then I usually go like this. I say, look, I don't think it's any of these. And then I start to eliminate little packets. And I say, look, your card must be here somewhere. I'm just going to get rid of all of these here. And then on this time here, what I do is I know it's the Queen of Diamonds, and I'm just going to take 4 cards, including their selection. And so I just take 1, 2, 3, 4 and say, look, I'm just going to place these on the table and get rid of those. And so now you're left with 4 cards, including their selection there. So what I do from here is I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, knowing exactly where their card is, which is right there. And then it's just the magician's force. You say, look, put your 2 fingers out like that and place them on top of any 2. If they don't place their fingers on their selection, perfect. You say, all right, pull those away and just put them to the side. If they do, so let's say they put their fingers on these 2 here, you say, all right, pull those 2 towards you, and we'll just eliminate those 2. So just a good old classic magician's force. Now, we know that is the Queen of Diamonds, their selection. What you do now is you say to them, just push any one of these cards towards me, so the magician. And so let's say they push their selection towards me. You say, all right, you could have given me any card, and you just go from there and say, look, you gave me your selection. Or if they push this one towards you, this is kind of the perfect scenario, because they're now left with their selection. You say, look at the card that you're now left with, which is going to be obviously the Queen of Diamonds. And so that is essentially how the trick works. But let me show you a simplified version, which I believe still has the same kicker ending, still has the same impact. So what you want to do, we'll use the Queen of Diamonds. You are going to preset that key card. So we're going to use this one here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Queen of Diamonds is going to be the 26th card, which is now our new key card. But the only difference here is the spectator doesn't shuffle the cards at all. So if they do, you're going to mess up your Queen of Diamonds. So basically from here, all you have to do is exactly the same. Just pick up a few and shuffle them. Remember the top card, so 4 of Diamonds. and pick up a few, hand them to you, and give these a shuffle, and place those on top, just like so, and those go on top, and then just give it one cut. And so we already know now that it is the Queen of Diamonds, and all you have to do is what we did before, just count 1 all the way through to 26 to find their card, or you can do the 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 1, 2 to their selection. That's basically all you have to do. And so it's exactly the same method. I hope you enjoyed that trick. I think it's a killer. It does fool a lot of people, as most self-working tricks do. And so whatever version you decide to do, let me know in the comments which version you prefer to do. Personally, I like the advanced version. It just adds that extra bit of mystery because the spectator gets to shuffle the cards. And so that is probably one of the most coolest self-working card tricks. I hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, so thanks for checking out today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is one of those tricks where when you get a heckler that thinks they know everything, you just pull out this bad boy and it kills them every single time. And it kills most magicians as well. So if you liked it, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Ciao.